this year mud season came early. We've gotten, I think Randy said 3/4 of an inch or something like that of rain in the last day or so. And I've always known you can't you can't push water uphill. I thought I'd gotten that sloped out here better than that. I got close, but I'm gonna try to drain some of it with a little shovel trench here that I just dug, and see if I can get it all to drain over here, which so far so good. But the ground is so saturated, nothing's soaking anymore. It's just where you can direct it to run off. And then I'll show you, I put a ridge before winter along the base of the building, but when you're stupid and cheap and didn't really think overhangs were all that important, and you haven't got the inside of the building done yet, so that side has the which you can see over there is a little bit wet. Anyway, got the ground high enough over there, but this side I have not backfilled the inside of the barn. So back to digging little trenches, dug a little path underneath for draining the inside of the barn, and it's a ridiculous amount of water that has come in here. But I'll show you the little river coming out over here. Kind of crazy, but we do have a little, let's show you that real quick too. Little trim that will keep it from running down the metal, at least. I don't think it'll keep it from hitting any further out than that, but the idea being at least push the water away from the baseboard a little bit. But I think that gravel's just so saturated that it's running inside as much as it is outside. But this little piece right here, we got to close off to keep mice out of that side, and figured I'd run it the whole way around to try to push water out. But you see how the splashing water makes a groove there. Oh, and there's the inside dirt trying to help push it out. So my little tin is protecting that dirt a little bit. Anyway, it splashes the rock out of there and almost makes a dam that the water has to get up and run over. So water management on the shed is rather obnoxious at the moment, but we'll get it figured out. I'm wondering if one day slapping even just a thin coat of concrete on that to slope it away might be beneficial. I don't know. Seems like a pain in the butt and excessive, but gotta figure out how to keep it dry. Oh, and I've compacted the living snot out of this with a plate compactor, thinking it would help. I need to dig a little channel through here to drain the pond between the concrete circles. But first, probably ought to go feed the pigs. Oh, maybe I'll go this way. I don't know. This way at least has a natural drain downhill, which is probably good. Yeah, we'll go this way. The crappy thing is you can't really use any equipment because you'll make giant stinking ruts. That then you have to fix those. So I guess I shouldn't say can't. I choose not to, so I don't make big giant ruts that I have to clean up. Fun fact how squishy that is, just from, so we're on a gable end. There's no extra runoff, it's just rain. It has rained a lot. This is nice. At least the concrete portion is doing its job. Might Gotta fix that too, to keep it from getting under the concrete and freezing and cracking that, which probably will already do if it ever freezes up again. Anywho, back to work. Okay, I lied. One more fun thing to see, to me anyway. Back to the ground being just completely saturated. All the water is gathering here. Look at the river running out of here. Like, fast moving. I know some of that's from the giant amount coming out from the barn, but not all of it. Lots of water. Don't know if you can hear it, but it even makes baby river sounds. Alright. Quick tiny ditch update. I can't tell, but that's a little bit less. Or I think it's a little bit less. But I've got my ditch draining there. Looks like I guess that's one easy way to tell this. Didn't realize I needed to dig that out before. But I'll open that up. And this little guy's draining pretty decent all the way up front. And made a couple little tiny dams so that it goes into the drainage ditch versus the shop filling more. And you can see on the tire there, this is down a couple inches and still draining over there. So drainage kind of handled for now. We'll keep making it a little bit better, but also smart dog, not smart dog. Wait, I had that backwards. Smart dog, not smart dog. Just stands in the rain and gets soaking wet. I have no idea why. But also, it's kind of sort of, I'm sure you can't see through the camera, but starting to get fluffy rain, like it would like to freeze, which I would prefer quite a bit at this point. Still gonna end up being water, I guess, but anyway.
I say it all the time, but Sam does really good work. So this is where the big lake was this morning, and he dug his trench and drained most of it. But the really impressive thing is the amount of water that's gotten out of the shop barn, because this was standing water to the middle of that tire, and there's still puddles in here, but nothing like it was. So that is amazing to me. Good job, Sam. Thanks for watching.